Hello, I'm Heather with Heather Lange Homes, and I'm here with June and second quarter stats for 2021. We're going to take a look at the second quarter stats and compare that to this time last year first, since we're going to see a delta because if you recall, we were in the middle of our pandemic stay-at-home orders this time last year. So we're going to see some delta between the stats. So let's go ahead and take a look at that first, and then we'll dive in to take a look at how this past June behaved as opposed to May of 2021. And just a reminder, we are looking at stats for Santa Clara County single family homes. So overall, for the second quarter of 2021, again, comparing to second quarter 2020, overall, the number of active and pending and sold homes did go up considerably this year, with 41% more active homes, 62% more pending properties, and 93% more sold homes in this second quarter of 2021 compared to second quarter 2020. That said, months worth of inventory has gone down this quarter of this year by 43%. And again, this has a lot to do with being in pandemic lockdown, basically. So we are now back down to less than a month's worth of inventory this quarter. High buyer demand combined with low inventory and low interest rates is translating into less expensive borrowing power. That's fueled a 20% increase in the average price per square foot and a 26% increase in the average sales price for single family homes. Again, comparing quarter two of 2021 to quarter two of 2020. So now let's go and really take a look at just this past June, compare that to last month, the previous month of May. And we saw a 14% increase in inventory from June, from May, with 987 active properties. Pending sales went down by 2% from May, and sold listings went up by 4%. Homes are still getting into contract quickly, and we're seeing this with it took only 12 days for homes to get into contract this past June, translating into 8% or 1 day less than what it took in May. And in May, we saw an average sales price tip over that 2 million mark, if you recall. Well, it went up again another 11% in June, now resting at $2,238,647. The average price per square foot went up another 8% from May, now resting at $1,091 per square foot. We can see that the competition did become a bit more fierce in June, seeing that list to sale price ratio that increased by 7%. So it's now taking about 18% over the ask price for that winning buyer bid. We're happy that we saw a little more inventory in June, although again, it's still just racing off the market. And we're seeing that evidenced by still just less than 1 month's worth of inventory. The 30-year conforming fixed mortgage rate remained the same, really still resting around that 3.16% rate as noted by Bankrate. And again, that's for the 30-year fixed conforming rate. You know, and although we haven't really seen any reprieve from this hot seller's market, we have really seen that instead of the competition being as fierce as seeing 15 to 20 offers on homes, we are seeing that has cooled just a bit. So we're seeing more like, anywhere from 3, 5, 7 offers maybe, but not as many as earlier in the spring. And we're really seeing that this is due to, because of the pandemic and the release of of all of the restrictions, we're seeing people going on vacation. So even though we're seeing less buyer competition, that's not really changing our prices, as you can see, where there's still fierce competition out there. But we are expecting the same thing to happen in July, that people are going to be taking their vacations. They need to visit family. They need to get out of their homes. And so we're seeing less buyers out there. And for those buyers who have decided to stay home and win their homes, this may be your opportunity to just experience a little less of that competition. Again, remember, the more offers you get, often that will help raise that price, that sales price, even higher, because there's so many people to compete with. So that's a nice tip for buyers. Sellers, we still need inventory. So if you are thinking of bringing your home to market, this is a good time to prep. A good time to get your house on market as well. So if you are looking for trustworthy, diligent, and strategic help in either selling or buying your home, reach out to me. I'm there for you, Heather at heatherlanghomes.com. Message, text me, give me a call, 408-207-3130. I'd be happy to help you when the time is right. We'll talk to you again next month, and we'll see where the stats take us then.